almost always like a 49-51 split.
Yeah.
Sometimes the mission has to be 51, but sometimes the people also have to be the 51. But yeah, and then I was at after I was at Lewis, I was at Fort Sill, Oklahoma for 4 years. I commissioned out of there, and then I went back to Fort Hood. I went to an MI unit and pretty much immediately linked up with I made contact with an 06 while I was in Poland, and I kind of told her.
And when you were in Poland, that was the first time I talked to you on the phone, I think.
Yeah. That's where
I remember that. I was in Iraq when you were in Poland.
Yes, yeah. I think I reached out to you on Instagram.
Yeah, that was when we first talked. That was the craziest situation because that was the first time you and I had talked, and we were both forward deployed. I was in the Middle East, and you were in Europe.
I still don't feel right calling Poland a deployment, but it's fine.
Well, I mean, you were right on the border of Ukraine, and there's an open war in Ukraine.
Yeah, something bad could have happened, but I also lived in Killeen, Texas for a while, so I was probably at greater risk there than when I was in Poland.
Is Killeen pretty dangerous?
Killeen is rough.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It's ghetto?
Specifically, some parts of it, like Rancier. Don't go to Rancier unless you have a gun.
Rancier. Is that all like a road?
The street, yeah.
Or the street?
Yeah.
Is that like Murchison
It's got the
Road?
best pho, really good food, and good tattoos.
I thought you were going to say a bad word for a second.
No bad words. Not on
Do you ever get any tattoos out there?
Yes.
In Killeen?
Mm-hmm.
Which tattoo did you get?
All of the geometric stuff that I have like on my chest.
Do you get that Don't Touch Our Boats tattoo recently?
That was in Huntsville, Alabama.
Alabama.
Evo at Cherno Inc. Very good artist.
And is that a Digimon tattoo?
Yep. Digimon,
Where'd you
Danny
get
Phantom. That was all Evo.
Evo?
Yeah, in Huntsville.
What is Evo?
He's Bulgarian.
Bulgarian?
Yeah, and honestly, like I have an American artist that does some work for me, but in general, I tend to use European artists for all my tattoo work.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny?
All this stuff was done in Poland.
All of this stuff was done by a Russian.
Oh, really? That's funny.
Yeah, he left Russia right when the war broke out because he's like, I'm getting the hell out of here.
Yeah.
And now he tattoos in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Awesome dude, though. This is all done by an American tattoo artist in New Orleans.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah. It's all like video games and like this is all video games and this is all anime. So a lot of nerd stuff. So I can relate to the Digimon.
Yeah. While I was in Poland, you know, I can't remember if it was before or after I made contact with you. I linked up with an 06, a Colonel Chris Sailing, and she at the time worked for an organization that now no longer exists. It was called the Army Talent Innovation Directorate. They did tons, like all of the innovative stuff that has come out of the Army for the last couple really years came out of ATID.
They just call it something different now.